Clearing state is equal to blank. Why it became super slow? Anyways, thankfully today is our last class. Why is it? Let me show you from another system. So I'm showing from a separate system. So what I mean to say is here I cannot change. It's a sandbox. So I don't want to create a TR in this environment. So what I want to say is say slash OSC16N. I go to PFKKOP where my clearing status equal to blank. AUGST clearing status. What? AUGST is. Oh, it cannot search. Control F AUGST. Clearing status equal to blank and AUGRS. Restriction not equal to blank. How many entities do I have? I have around 27 entities in this environment. So restriction here, the restriction is here. See, you see lot of restriction 8. So all this restriction 8. Now, if I want to edit any of the document, okay, so slash OFPE2. If I want to edit any of the document, I will not be able to edit the restriction 8. God, is there no system where I can show you? Maybe these are very old document or posting date. Let me choose a recent one. This is the latest document, 6th Jan 2022. Let me try this. FPE2. Okay. Anyways, my server is not okay. My server is now working very slowly. Clearing status equal to blank. AUGRS not equal to, okay, it is now better. Not equal to blank. I execute. So I was explaining restriction 3. I think I was explaining restriction 3. Okay, this one. Slash O is FPE2. Now, if I want to remove the restriction 2, I cannot remove the restriction 2 because the restriction 2 will be removed on the next cycle of invoicing. But suppose the customer, the client, the front desk user has a requirement to remove the restriction 2, restriction 3 and let it clear. Okay, maybe it is some open items are there which is not getting cleared. For that, this debit has to be opened. Okay, has to be eligible, made eligible. So for that, slash osp ro same path, define modifiable clearing restriction. I click on new entry and I put 3 here and I save. That means I'm telling the system that restriction 3s are now editable. Okay, people can remove the restriction 3. They don't have to wait for the next cycle invoicing. People can remove the restriction 3. Let's see, did it take effect or not? So same document, I'll go back. I'll just execute the T code one more time. FPE2. Come here, pay data. See, I get a reset button. I select the reset button. Restriction 3 is now reset and I save it. Okay. So I save it and I go back to the DFE copy screen which had not in this environment, which has 73 entries. Now I hit refresh. This item will be gone. This 138 will be gone. It will become 72. Okay. So if any restriction you want to modify manually, then you can put that restriction over there. But there can be some misuse. People will not know. The CSR, the front desk agent will not know. For one data, they may break the entire system. Okay, so they have this freedom that wherever they have restriction, I mean, they will not be able to configure here because they don't have access to SPRO. They may raise a ticket and maybe a junior guy who knows how to remove and he does it. He doesn't know about the consequences. Because say I have not released the security deposit payment, but if I remove the CR2, it will cause error, it will cause issue. Okay, so to fix one data, it may impact the entire open items. Okay, so that is all about clearing now, and that is also all about our course. So the course is completed, everything I have shown. The one part that is left is the interview questions. So I'll share a few interview questions that was asked to me and I couldn't answer. In that question later, maybe I figured out some way, somehow. So I'll share those questions. Maybe it was when I had around 8 years of experience back then. So mostly interview questions will come based on uh, whatever you write in your CV. If you stress more on payment, they'll ask question on payment. Okay. So here, these are the different questions so I started jotting down from 2022, maybe before that. I don't know why this date is coming. So bank reconciliation, I have shown you I told you what is bank reconciliation. Uh, that is posting the payment into a into a clearing account, and later when bank confirms that the payment is actually collected, then we transfer it from the sub account to the main account. I have shared a video, and in our direct debit session also I explained the concept of bank reconciliation. Then late payment fee, concept of sub ledger. By now you know what is a sub ledger. That is, we cannot directly post into FI because of the volume or complexity, performance issue. That's why we post into a sub ledger called FIC, a contract accounting. From the sub ledger, we send it to the FIGL, general ledger. This is a very commonly asked question. So I remember I think I interviewed with Invenio Business Solution, Monica, your company, 3 times. All the 3 times, this guy asked me this question. The same damn question he asked me. I don't recall his name. He is located in UK and he takes care of the TRM part. And he looks Indian. I don't recall his name, but he asked this same question. And this is the answer to the question. Difference between P2P and installment plan. You'll go through it. You'll get to know. Next, we have how to post interest run on on partially paid invoices. Somebody asked me this question. So we don't have to do any special config for these. Whatever items are open, be it a entirely open document or a document which was partially cleared and partially open. So open item will be interest will be posted on open item. Fully open item or part open, part cleared. Then also on the open part, the interest will be posted. Refund procedure, how is it refunded? Like business procedure, they asked me installment config with interest key, both percentage interest and block interest. So I told you that percentage interest, how to do block interest. I think I have not explored much. Block interest means fixed amount. Say like refund. Remember for our return charges, we had flat $10. Whenever any item is returned, it will be flat $10. If it is $1,000 return, then also $10. If a $50 is returned, then also $10. That is called block. So somebody asked me, I don't recall, but the late fee, they don't want to use a percent. Instead, they want to use a block. Absolute value of late fee. So I never used it. Maybe event can be like looked into. Turning at same level for our document. How to? I think this is controlled from. This is standard. I think this is standard. Rest we can enhance the separate dunning we can do in event 312. Okay, auto payment lock on return. This was asked in a equity lab interview. Okay, so we know that whenever payment is returned, we can put a payment lock for 7 days. I told you in the example. How to clarify in mass from clarification work list. This is something I don't know. Till date, I don't know. From the FPCPL, I can clarify one by one. Because the first document may go to contract account 1, second document will go to contract account 27, third document will go to contract account 125. So I don't know how to clarify in mass, but this was asked to me. I just jot it down. I just note down the question. So all the questions are not answered here. Whatever, some of them I know, some of them I don't know. So few of them I have read. I have taken the answer. Security deposit functionality, by now you know the entire cycle of security deposit. What is the internal main transaction in ISU? Okay, so I have chosen. So against this external, so I told you that here we have the customer defined main sub transaction, and here on the right hand side we have the SAP's own internal main sub transaction. Okay, I have explained 0060 payment on account. uh, then we have somebody asked me, is there a question? No, REFX integration with FICA, I did not see. Deferred revenue, yes, I have covered. It is in event 1220, and it is the deferred revenue integration. Okay, so no, not here. I have written some. Yeah, this is here. We have 1222. So there are two type of deferred revenue. I will publish a video. I mean, I have been busy, so I thought of doing, but I couldn't create a video. Deferred revenue concept I have not told you. It is a part of BRIM, so I'll quickly explain the concept of deferred revenue. It is used in BRIM, not in ISU. So the concept of deferred revenue is, suppose um, you buy for, say let's talk about Geo. We all know Reliance Geo. So long back, I don't know, I think that plan is still available. 666 rupees. If you pay 666 rupees and you get 3 months of internet. Okay, it's not 3 months exactly. It is 28 into 3. That is 84 days of internet. Now we pay 666 to Geo, and that is Geo is providing me 3 months internet. So what will happen? So month 1, month 2, month 3. So in month 1, Geo will show revenue of 666, month 2 0, month 3 0. So this will not work. So when they will run their periodic report, they will check, okay, in this month we have not uh, sold any plan. Here also no plan. So that's why the deferred revenue concept comes into the picture. That means they have taken the revenue in advance. So it's like a liability for them. So that means we have to match the revenue and the time. Okay, so first they record the entry, normal entry, customer debit and revenue credit 666. Then after that they will defer it into the 3 months. Okay, so what will happen? at the end of month one they will, or maybe on day one itself they will record. So ideally this is 222 222 222, right? 222 for first month, 222 for second month, 222 for third month. So first they enter this entry as revenue debit and deferred revenue credit, entire amount they just reverse. Okay, standard SAP reverse. Then they will post the entry like deferred revenue debit and revenue credit 222 222. So at the end of each say month one, let me put the minus sign on the credit lines. So at the end of month one, what is the balance of revenue? So here revenue revenue, see the balance of revenue is 222. That is the exact amount that should be there in the revenue. Okay, end of 1 month 222 is recognized. And how much is lying in the deferred revenue? Deferred revenue is like a liability. In deferred revenue, see 444 is like an advance revenue. Okay, so they have taken payment of 666, but they have not uh, provided services worth 666. They have provided services worth 222. So we are splitting the services of accrual and deferral. Accrual part is the part which is actually recognized, and deferral part is the part which will be recognized. So here 444 is the deferral part which will be recognized. It's like a liability for them. They have taken money but they have not provided services. But this 222 is actually real revenue. So again, at the end of second month they will post same entry. End of second month they will post same entry. So at end of second month, so what is the balance? Now revenue balance is this. Now revenue balance is the 444. End of 2 months, that is total 444. 222 into 2. Okay, 2 months of revenue is accrued. And how much is lying in deferral? So 444 is recognized and 222 is unrecognized. So let's see how much is in deferral. So deferred revenue. See, 222 is in deferral. And at the last month, end of last month, the balance of revenue is this, 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 this. Entire 666 is recognized and nothing should be left at the deferral. Okay, so deferred revenue check 6, this one, 0. Nothing is left at deferral. So everything is recognized and nothing is left to be recognized at the end of 3 months. This concept is applicable. Okay, my voice is very low. Is it low for everyone? Hello? Can anyone confirm apart from Venkat?
Yes, whether before it was slow, now it's fine.
Okay, okay. But did you follow what I was just saying in the deferral side?
Yes, Obudra, we have followed. Now it's better.
Okay, okay. I okay. Good, good. You followed. That's fine. So that is the concept of deferred revenue. Okay, so this deferral happens in BRIM only, and this part I cannot show unless I have a CI invoice. Okay, so CI invoice should be there on. I mean, in my FPE1 I cannot show because FPE1 I don't enter any period. When I post a invoice, a normal invoice, say I post say this one /o FPE3. If I post, okay, this is the sandbox now. It will throw dump, but let's see. When I go to additional data, I get a billing period. So there has to be a period. If there is no period, from date to date is not there, I cannot show you deferred revenue. That's why I do not keep deferred revenue into my course. Okay. But anyway, since it was raised, so yes, it was asked to me about deferral. So this is the posting area 1220 and 1222. So there are two types of deferred revenue. One is called event based deferred revenue, and another one is called time based deferred revenue. Okay, so what is time based? Whatever I just explained, that is called time based. Sorry, this is called time based. Okay, first recognized 1/3 at the end of first month, recognize 2/3 at the end of second month, recognized entire at the end of third month. This is time based. Sometimes there is a revenue called event based. Event based means say you are a consulting company and you agreed that you are going to implement brim for a for a for what do I say, for Mumbai Metro, Mumbai Railway. Okay. Now in Mumbai, people apply for monthly. A lot of people pay advance for monthly. So in those cases, revenue can be recognized based on each day. After each day passes, we can run recognition. Else, what I can do, I can recognize based on each event. Okay. Say, okay, that is not a right example. Say I have undertaken a responsibility to paint an entire building. So after the first floor is painted, the first event is completed, then recognize 1/3. After the second floor is painted, the second event is completed, then recognize another 1/3. And after the third, that is the topmost floor is painted, I will recognize the entire part. Okay, so if you go for event based deferred revenue, then you configure in 1 triple 2. If you go for time based deferred revenue, then configure in 1200 1220. Okay, like that there are different questions are there. You will just, okay, so one question they asked me about SD integration. RFX integration I have never worked with. So I do have REFX video, but that is not by my, I mean, that is, I did not train that. That is a separate trainer. So I just understand that for real estate management, they use REFX. In my current project only in Indonesia, they were using REFX. Now they are using Brim. So so they are like Reliance Jio. They are one of the biggest internet provider. It's a telco project. So it biggest internet provider in Indonesia. Now they were using this REFX module because they are providing internet in each home. But again, real estate is something different. They introduced REFX, but that is not, I mean, standard REFX was not covering the entire requirement. That's why they moved from REFX. They implemented REFX with the concept that in a society of 150 flats, say 120 people are taking internet connection. So in that concept, they thought REFX will be fine. But later they realized that this is not good. So they went for Brim implementation. But anyways, I don't know about REFX implementation. So okay, we can see REFX implementation actually. What is a posting area? /o FICA IMG. So FICA is integrated with here REFX. Which posting area do I need to? Oops, the substructure is not exist, expand not possible. That means in this environment we don't have that system framework. Business transaction is not activated. That's why I cannot expand. Okay, but anyways, a very widely asked question is SD integration. Okay, so here we have 1200 in sorry. First, you will activate where you want to implement FICA. For which customer group you have to implement FICA. You want to implement FICA. Okay, it's different customer groups are there. So these customer groups are created by SD people. Don't worry, sold to party, ship to party, integrate, bill to party, prospective customer, competitor, plans, blah, blah, blah. They will create an one-time accounts. All these things they will do, but you just activate where they want FICA, you just activate. Okay, first step. Second step is 1200, I think. Define settings for transfer of invoicing. Okay, sorry, FICA invoice active here. I think you have to activate. Although I have not worked in this SD FICA integration, then 1200, I think here 1200 here you have to assign billing type, billing category, main transaction, sub transaction. That means from SD it will not, it will ideally from SD it goes to AR, but here from SD it will straight away come to FICA. Okay, normally CI, from CI it comes to FICA, from IC billing it comes to FICA. If you activate this from SD also, when they create the order VA01, then they do the outbound delivery, then they do the this thing invoicing. Okay, during the invoicing it generates AR document, but now if you integrate, then it will generate FICA document. Okay, so that is all. These are the all questions I'll share with you. I have all of your email ID. So I'll share all of you, and that will be all for this session. Thank you so much for participating the session. And if you want to give me a feedback, you can give me here. If any area that I want to improve, if I hurriedly covered any topic, or smartly did not cover any topic I mentioned that I will cover, but somehow I skipped. Yes, Shekhar.
Yeah, Subhadra, thank you for training. But this actually for me, we are going to take over production system from May 15th onwards. Now the handover going on, so they're implemented in converging invoice FICA.
Okay.
So if I get any doubts, anything, I will ping you, Subhadra.
Yes, you can ping in the group also. You can ping me individually. I'll try to. I mean, bigger doubt it will take longer time. Smaller things, I mean, I'll definitely answer.
Thank you, Subhadra. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any other feedback? Anyone wants to like mention anything?
Yeah, I think mostly you covered all FICA parts, right? Regarding PSCD, you told that you will cover something. You already covered because I not
No.
attended 4 sessions because I went India.
PSCD I did not say I'll cover because I myself have not worked in PSCD. I have worked in telco, BREAM, and utility only, and these are the three parts I cover. The core business core functionality remains the same. PSCD, TRM, since I have not worked, and I mean I know a lot of people sitting in US also. They wants to get rid of PSCD. They have they are in their H1B, and they don't want to stay in PSCD. The market is not that saturated, they mention. But anyways, I did not work with PSCD, so I will not comment on. And also I did not told that I will cover because I myself don't know much about PSCD.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Because here this is a Ministry of Finance project, so they have PSCD here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you so much. So please stay in this group. As I mentioned that if anybody needs any help, you can put here. You can, like in my previous groups also, they keep on chatting. They not only me that I will respond, but other people also answer to the queries raised by another people. So that way we can help each other. And as I mentioned that whenever I come to know about any opportunity, any job, visa or something, I post in all the groups, so you can get benefited. Okay. All right then.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being a
Thank you. Thank you
patient
so much,
listener.
Subhadra. We will be in touch. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye. Take care. All the best for your future.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much,
Listeners.
Subhadra. We will be in touch. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye. Take care. All the best for your future.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.